If there's one thing I've been an advocate of with this channel, it's that when it's done right, backyard wrestling is awesome. But what makes a great backyard wrestling match? What separates a good match from a terrible match? I'm gonna let you know right now, it's not what you think. I backyard wrestled for 7 years. I went to wrestling school, and now I have 20 years worth of hindsight. The thing I hear most often is, oh, cool moves. That's what makes a match great, is cool moves. Nothing could be further from the truth. Take this match with the Trailer Park Gangster, for example. Trailer Park Gangster fought Nappy in just a random throwaway match on a random show one day. And the match was basically TPG hits a move, then Nappy hits a move. TPG hits a move, then Nappy hits a move. Finally, it culminates with Nappy going for his finisher off these logs onto light tubes.
The light bulbs! How vicious!
Now that's a huge bump. That's his finisher. So he should have TPG down for the count at this point. But he doesn't. He's just going to keep picking TPG up to do even more moves for some random reason. And then TPG's going to make his comeback, not sell that crazy bump he just took, hit his finisher on Nappy, and then just kind of dick around for a few minutes before hitting Nappy with his finisher again and getting the 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, you feel the love. 3, he wins.
Now let's think about this logically. This either means that TPG is fucking Superman, or it means that TPG's finisher is so strong he can get a 3 count off of it when Nappy can't even get a 3 count off his finish, hitting it off the logs through the light tubes. That move doesn't mean anything. Why take that crazy bump if it doesn't mean anything? All Nappy succeeded in doing was making his finisher look incredibly weak, which means no one's gonna care when he hits it. Now for contrast, let's see what happened when the Trailer Park Gangster fought RCW's Hardcore Thomas. Now the Trailer Park Gangster and Hardcore Thomas had fought twice already, and both times Hardcore Thomas picked up the win. When it came time for this third match, not only had TPG never gotten his hand raised, but in the grand scheme of the CCW versus RCW war, CCW was down by 1. So if TPG picks up a win here, he's gonna tie the scoreboard. So this match already has a lot of stakes going into it.
Oh, a big clothesline! Oh! Wow! Oh, he kicked the leg out from under the gangster! Oh! 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 He's taking out the kneecap of the Trailer Park Gangster! Flinging him all over the... Oh, a big double arm DDT! Rolled straight into the pin! 2! Oh! Oh, down!
1, 2!
Yeah! Oh, a humongous elbow drop! 1, 2, they're both out of it. 3. Ow! Fuck! Fuck! Ow! Fuck! I don't know. Was it maybe this is a done deal. 1, 2. Oh my fucking god! What the hell? Wow! Wow! Can't see me. Oh, the axle!
It's gotta be over! That's his patented finishing maneuver! Cover!
Get on the pin!
Got cover! Cover him! Come on, 1, 2, 3. Yay!
And your winner is the Trailer Park Gangster.
Now these two pulled out all the stops and put on a barn burner. Hardcore Thomas spent the whole match working on TPG's knee. Now just like the earlier match with Nappy, Hardcore Thomas is going to hit his finisher, the Hardcore Slam, off of these logs, but he's not going to go for the cover right away. He's going to give TPG a few moments to sell. He's going to register that that move took a lot out of him, just like it did TPG. And then like a goddamn superhero, TPG is going to find the fortitude to kick out at 2. And you can hear the crowd going crazy after he gets that 3 count. So why did this work and this spot with Nappy didn't work? Well, that's the reason why your matches suck, because you're not telling a story. Look at the first Rocky movie when Rocky fights Apollo Creed. He spends that entire fight getting his ass kicked to the point that Mick and Adrian are screaming at him to stay down, but he finds the fortitude to stand up, and it's the most exciting part of the fight, and he didn't even throw a punch. Everything you do, every move you make, every spot you do, every bump you take should mean something. It should matter. It should help tell that story. Otherwise, you're just taking bumps for the sake of taking bumps. You can hit 100 moonsaults, you can take 1,000 chair shots to the head, but guess what? If the people watching the match don't care, then all that's for nothing. Now, every match doesn't have to tell the same story. You can tell 1,000 stories in a wrestling match, but everything you do should matter. Why am I doing this? Why am I taking this bump? And it all should be to further that story, get people invested in who wins and who loses. You and your opponent can hit cool move after cool move after cool move, but if nobody sells anything and you guys are just popping right back up to get to the next cool thing, guess what? All those moves are about as cool as a DDT at that point. Everything should matter. Everything should help tell that story. How does this change the flow of the match? How does this change who's going to win, who's going to lose? How does this get people invested? How does this make people care? That's the important thing that a lot of people miss. It's not cool moves. It's not cool spots. It's story. How do you get people to care about who wins and who loses? If you don't have that, you will never have a good backyard wrestling match.